head to, you want to head to Titan. You want to head to Titan. Then go to the rig landing zone. Then you want to go this direction, up through here, up these stairs, or you can go down, doesn't matter. Go over, walk over here, and then down here, not there, right down here, up there, I mean, up here in this hole is Zer. He's right here. And what he is selling today is he has the Cold Heart, the Knucklehead Radar for the Hunter class. Then you have this helmet, the Skull Fort for the Titan class, and then you have the Alien Soul Gauntlets, which are trash, for the Warlock class. And then in his engram, the highest rated things you can get is Slingshot, the Merciless, the Ward Cliff Coil, and the Prometheus Lens. Actually, wait a second, it just changed. Hold up. The Vision Swing, the Graviton Lance, and the Soars Regain. Those are what you can get out of here. And then, if you are a certain class, you're going to get certain gear for that class. So I'm only going to get Hunter stuff, as you can see here. But you can get this weapon, which has spin up, which is an auto rifle that goes on your first weapon class. And I actually have never got this, and it has dual speed receiver or spin up, which holding down the trigger increases the rate of fire, which means basically it will start off at a slow fast rate, and then as you go through the bullets, it will speed up into almost like, let's say, what? The minigun that's for the height that you get that pictures with the Titan class. Or you can do dual speed receiver when aiming down sights. Weapon rate of fire slows while weapon damage increases. You can either have weapon damage increases, but fire rate is slowed, or you can have fire rate increases. Depending on how the fire rate without this is, probably going to be better without it, with high damage. And then Vigilant Wing, that's the better choice here, because Vigilant Wing you have the option of 5-round burst, which just basically, if a nearby enemy ally is killed, gain health regeneration, increases movement speed each kill. And then you have ornaments. This one has a catalyst, and that's basically all the things. Now, you're gonna get this. You don't have to get it in this one. You can get the Graviton Lance, which is 100% overpowered if you didn't get it in the campaign. But there's an easier way of getting it in. You just gotta go through the campaign again. That's what I would do. I wouldn't go through the whole system of the just waiting for Zer to sell it. I would just get it from Zer. And now I have this one, but I was using the Thunderlord for a second, so give me a second. Cold Heart. This is actually gonna be my first time looking at it. It's gonna take it a minute to spawn it, but you know, I get some ammo for it. And also, there's the other thing I have with the Vigilant Wing. The Vigilant Wing does not come with the catalyst. Vigilant Wing does not come with a catalyst, but however, I have an ornament for it, which makes it so it looks like semi like the Prometheus Lens, Pride of Almdown, which looks actually way better than the way it looks before. So now if I aim in, you can see that sight looks so good, but then, wait. The damage with this thing is insane. The max ammo you can carry is, wait. Let me find out what the max ammo is so I can tell you guys. Because you can only get the Cold Heart for recent times just by pre-ordering the game, which pre-ordering the game costs more money than actually waiting for the game to come out. So Give me a second. Let me find out what the max ammo for it is. But there probably is another YouTuber that already has all the stats about the gold hard and everything up about it. So I'm just doing this just in case. And some more secondary melee him. Okay, 9 more. Okay, it's 505 because each clip takes 101. So basically, now if you were going up against someone, wait, does this dude have an arc shield? Let me test. Okay, this dude has an arc shield. I'll wait for that to regenerate for him, so I could show you the power. Okay, now it 100% smelt anyone with. It's basically the negative version of the. It's basically how you say the opposite of the Prometheus lens, because I have the Prometheus lens as well, which is fire. But yeah, so you say the opposite of the Prometheus lens, but just a tiny bit bulkier, you know. And the other good thing about this weapon is its natural perk. It's exotic perk for it, which if you give me a second, you know how long it takes to load up into the things, which is cold fusion. This weapon shoots a steady cold fusion powered laser, which you would think would slow them down, you know. You would think, I think they should make it so it slows down the enemies, but it doesn't, like, it takes longer to kill them, but it slows down the enemies because it's cold. And then extended barrel, basically meaning, hey, you're basically gonna do, basically all the trace rifles, they have a very tiny impact on enemies. Enhanced battery, increase magazine size by 1. I don't even know the point of that. Longest winter gold hard laser does exponentially more damage the longer it remains on the target. So basically the damage will increase the longer it remains on the target. And then hand laid stock, basically means it's a handmade stock. Basically the stock will just react to your body instead of just being like a stock that's all over the place. It increases the stability, and you can see the stability and range is both basically the same. Handling is reload speed. I think that's the exact same reload speed as the Prometheus, if I check. Actually, no, it's not. The Prometheus has better reload speed, handling, and range, and slightly better damage. Probably because it's fire. Yeah, fire has more damage than ice. That is correct. But here's the other thing about fire. With the Prometheus lens, it's slow. Basically, it creates a bubble. Prismatic Inferno fires a solar trace beam that generates a damaging heat field that grows while the weapon continues to fire. So the longer you fire this weapon against the wall, the bigger the bubble will get. Now I can show you that right now because I have secondary ammo. So if I shoot it up against that wall, you can see that orange bubble that's growing. That's growing because it's being continued to fire. Now that's happening because, obviously, it has to. Now the cold heart, actually, the 100% negative of it, it doesn't do that, but you can see here, you can see that blue bar is how much ammo you have, and then it goes down. You can see that the center, that's when the coils start to heat up. And when those start to heat up, it's technically very, very, very bad. It's basically meaning, hey, you're putting stress on the coils. You're no longer making the coils freeze, you're making them heat, have damage fire. Mainly means, hey, you're not gonna have a very swell time. I'm using fire because if I use fire while countering with this, you're gonna do hefty damage. The cold heart is basically like saying, hey, you got the negative version of the Prometheus, which means you're going to be able to do better things. Now, I have a feeling the next trace rifle they're going to add is going to be a void one, because they have 2 arc and 1 solar. Actually, 2 arc, 2 solar, but the second solar is a heavy, which is kind of weird. So there is going to be a. By the way, the second solar is the Way of a Thousand Voices, and the third arc is Wave Splitter. But the Void one is going to come out, I think, in the next update, probably. I don't know. That's it for this video. See you guys later. Bye.
Is it cold outside?
Yeah, it should be.